Hello! So, I apologize in advance for being so low energy in this video. I'm actually going through a really intense depressive episode, which none of us could help because it's been, for the past 3 days, I've just been... But I wanted to make this video because it's just another one of my little life updates. Because I've been doing a lot of stuff lately, which is surprising. Normally, I literally sit in my house and work on my comics and lie in bed and watch shitty videos on YouTube, but for some reason I've been going out a lot lately, so there's been that. And also I wanted to make this video because, update, I almost said fun fact and then I didn't. Look at that. I remade the flan. Very exciting. I'm going to actually flip it over in this video. It's going to be interesting. It might go terribly wrong and be incredibly disastrous, or it might be really fun. So we're gonna see. I guess we're gonna do that first just to get it over with. But let me get my little butter knife and see what we can do. I'm trying to think of a little outline for this video. I don't even know. I think I'm just gonna be kind of talking about whatever I think of as I think of it. So it's gonna be a very freeform video. Obviously, I think the title of this video is gonna be checking my emails at the drag show, which is something that actually did happen like 2 days ago. So that was a sad moment in my life. If you can hear chewing in the background, it is not me secretly from the future chewing cardboard. It's actually just my bunny in the background trying to destroy my house. So that's a fun thing. All right, let's see how this looks. I have not depanned flan in a very long time. So this is what it looks like on the top. I normally like it a little browner, but it is brown on the edges and I didn't want to over bake it, so it was sitting in the water bath for a while. I think there's going to be an excess amount of caramel sauce because I did make a little extra by accident. We're going to see how this goes. But yeah, so I've been going to a lot of drag shows. I've been driving like an hour out of town and going to this local bar, or at least local to them, I guess, not local to me since it's an hour away, to see the drag shows that go on. My main thing was I went to the All Drag Kings drag show there, and it was really sad because like it was the first night of me being in this really like intense depressive episode. In case some of you don't know, I do have bipolar depression, so when I say depressive episode, I don't just mean like, oh, I was feeling kind of sad. I was fully having like a series of days where I just did not feel like I was in my body, and it's still kind of happening right now. So, you know, I'm probably gonna watch this video later in life and be like, damn, I don't even remember making that, which is the nature of my little depressive episodes. But yeah, so that's been happening. But I went to the King show and I felt really bad because they were all excellent performers. One of them was singing live, which like everyone was saying like, I don't know if it's gonna be bad or it's gonna be good, like we'll see. And he ended up being phenomenal. I was very impressed. But I felt like my energy level definitely did not match the energy level of the crowd at the drag show for obvious reasons. Everyone was just like screaming, and like normally at a drag show I would be. But I felt like at these particular drag shows during this period of my life, I definitely felt like Kristen Stewart in that one picture where she goes to Hooters. And all the... Oh, that's really good. Really good. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm glad I didn't fuck this one up. That's great. But yeah, that picture where she's at Hooters and all the Hooters girls are around her being like, haha, and she's just in the background being like, and she's just, I don't know, that was me. Because all of them were really excellent performers. And obviously I tipped them and everything, but everybody else was tipping them like, and I was just sitting there like, you're doing such a good job. Like, thank you for performing. Like, I was really not in it. And not for nothing, I was very glad that I did not decide to take the bartender's advice and show up in drag, because I feel like a little embarrassed when there's a drag show and you show up in drag, and I feel like it's the equivalent of like showing up to like the Westminster dog show in a fursuit and being like, look at me go. Like, dude, let the other fucking dogs have their day, dude. Let them live their life. You do not need to be in the crowd in drag, and then everyone's asking you, oh, are you performing? That's so much fun. And you're like, no, I'm not performing. I'm sorry. I'm just here like a fool supporting my friends by being in drag so they feel less self-conscious about being in drag, which I've done before, and it's like a whole thing. But that was like in New Jersey. So I'm gonna flip this and you're gonna see an entire cascade of caramel sauce land in my lap. I'm actually really scared about that, but we're gonna see how this goes. 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that even came out. We're gonna see. Oh, we are floppy. Oh, we are viscous. Oh, we are not coming out of this pan. This is really something. Please, please, I'm begging. It's not coming out. Even, oh shit. Oh, I hear it. Oh, I hear it. Maybe I shouldn't have done this on camera. This is so nasty sounding. Oh, fuck. All right, we're crowning. Oh, that is beautiful. Wow, look at that. She's perfect. Oh, and there's still a lot of caramel left on the bottom. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show you her. She's gorgeous. I think we made, dare I say, a perfect flan custard. Look at that, look at that. She's perfect. She's beautiful. Wow. I'm so excited to eat this entire thing by myself. I was gonna bring some to my friends, but at this point, I think I just wanna eat by myself because, like, look at this. I am the master chef. I'm the master baker. I am Gordon Ramsay. I did it. Like, this is the thumbnail clearly. I'm very excited. So she looks very good. She's coconut flan. I did make it with the recipe I'm used to making instead of using like a random recipe I found online. So, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. It is flan queso, so I made it with the little cream cheese. I'm gonna cut a little slice to see how it is in the middle, or maybe I won't do that on camera. Or maybe I will, who knows. Anyway, so yeah, that was my experience at the first drag show I went to. I was very low energy and I felt really guilty because, like, all the performers there were really solid and I was just sitting in the background like thinking about my sad life, but then also being there in this very like higher energy environment and just kind of having a weird experience. And then the second time in a week that I went to a drag show, I think was last night. I've lost track of days. I think Thursday was the Kings and Things drag show. It was fun. Yesterday was all of the queens and they were all excellent and I was tipping them a lot of singles, like ridiculous amounts of singles because they were all doing a really great job. But once again, I felt like they were coming up to other people and other people were maybe more drunk than I was, so they were all partying and having a great time and being like, ah! And I was just like sitting there like like having a good time, but also just feeling very not in it, if that makes sense. So that was happening, and I don't know, every other day of the week I've just been meeting up with my new friends who I've met in Massachusetts and hanging out and organizing events. And I got invited to a wedding renewal vow thing this Saturday for like a lesbian couple, so I'm really excited to go see them and like be part of that for their little luncheon. And then after that, I think I might be hosting some sort of zine making event at a library an hour away, so that's gonna be fun, but we're gonna see how that goes. And other than that, I don't really know. I was gonna make the video longer. I live on the highway, so if you hear that motorcycle, that's why. Whatever, people here drive like assholes and I literally hate it. And I'm from New Jersey, so that's saying something. What else has been going on? I've just been so tired. Like, I've just been really out of it. I've been working on my graphic novel more, so that's been fun. I have just been meeting people. I went on Lex, the dating app, recently just to see who was around as a joke, because people locally keep telling me it's the app that everybody uses, and I got asked out on a date on that app, which I thought was kind of funny because, like, I said exactly one thing that had nothing to do with dating, and then somebody slid into my little DM thing and was like, oh, like, we should go out sometime. And I was just like, if you weren't white, I would probably say yes because you seem like a nice person, but at the same time, I'm not. I'm, like, very adamantly and, like, actively just not dating white people anymore, and I haven't for a very long time, and I kind of like to keep it that way because, A, I've had too many bad experiences, and then B, it's not even about the white people themselves, like, at all. It's literally just, I want to date somebody who understands me, and the people who will probably understand me the best are, like, people of color, so, like, that's kind of what I want to keep it to. I do want to go out on dates. I think going out on dates is fun, like, going out and meeting people and, like, dressing up and, like, whatever else, like, that's fun for me. I like doing it, but I don't know. I think it's just a lot of energy and effort, and I'll do it. Like, if I like the person, like, I will do it. It's not a big deal. It's just I have to meet people I like, and, like, that's pretty rare. So I just kind of, like, I don't know. I leave it alone. I just do my thing now. I hang out with my friends and I work on my little art projects and I make my little flan queso apparently, and I live my fucking life. I don't know. That's about it. Like, I'd like to be like, and then I did all these crazy, wonderful things. Like, I have been doing a lot of fun things. I've been spending money that I don't have, which is not something I would advise, but it's ultimately, it's okay. I do actually have the money. It's just, I probably shouldn't be spending it because, like, I am starting a new job soon, but, you know, once you start a new job, the paycheck's not going to come for another 2 weeks. So it's good to save up, you know. I don't know. I don't know what's gotten into me. I've just been going out way more lately, which is not really normal for me, but it's been happening. I don't know. Once again, sorry for not being as like as usual. I've just been very I can't even say like, oh, I've been so down, because like that's not even it. I feel like it's hard to describe, but it's like I feel like I'm like very underwater right now. Like, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not like swimming around on the surface doing my little thing as per usual, doing my little doggy paddle. Like, I'm just like under the water, and I'm just not really feeling much other than intense sadness over life stuff that's been happening, which is essentially just me being like, I miss my ex. And it's like not even like a thing where it's like, oh, I'm gonna go contact them again and we're gonna get back together. Like, no, that relationship ended for very concrete, solid reasons that it should have ended because of those reasons. Like, it's not one of those things where it's like open-ended and I can go and rekindle the romance. Like, no, I needed to get out of there. Like, it was like not a good relationship. So I'm glad I left, but at the same time, I miss them a lot. Like, I think they were my favorite person I've ever dated, honestly, but whatever, it's fine. That was like 2 or 3 years ago, so whatever, it's done. So that, and then I just have been having a lot of weird mixed feelings about my mom and the fact that she died at the very end of last year, like, and then I've been dealing with it for a very long time. The past few months, I guess, is not a very long time, but like, she was sick for like 10 plus years, so like, it's like a weird grieving process that started happening even before she died, and now that she's like formally dead, it's just like a situation of like weird feelings about the fact that I couldn't go to her funeral, and then I couldn't visit her when she was in the hospital, literally on her deathbed, because my family fucking sucks. And they also don't understand the extent of abuse that went on in my household when my mom was really sick, because it was like a big mental health situation. So that was like a thing. So I don't know. It's been a lot for me to think about, and I have been thinking about it, and I think I need to think about it. I have gone to therapists about it, and they have been no help because they just don't really know how to, I don't know, approach the like all-encompassing situation of grief instead of the one event that happened. So, because it was like a series of events that just felt like I was losing my mom in like pieces, which if you've ever had anybody in your life who's had dementia or brain cancer or anything, like, you know what that's like. So it's just really tough for me to process, and I think I've been doing a very specific, I was about to say good job, but it's not a good thing to like avoid your grief entirely, but I've been doing a decent job of pushing myself through it, because like literally all of this was happening during my last semester of college ever, so it's really hard to function, but I did it and I graduated, and it seems pointless because now I have a degree and like it doesn't do much for me, but whatever, I have it. So I don't know. That's how I've been feeling. Just kind of sad, and oh, Jesus Christ, a bug just came out of nowhere, and I am afraid, and that it's fine. So that's just how it is, I guess. But I have to get myself together and stop being a sad baby. Yep, you just saw the bug, I think. I have to kill that thing in 5 minutes, and I've been doing that a lot lately because I don't know how, but flies have been getting into my house, and it's really been freaking me out, and I've been killing them, and it's made me feel incredibly guilty for whatever reason. It's really weird. I just don't like killing things, but it's fine. But, I don't know. I miss my mom, but do I really miss my mom in the way she treated me? The answer is no, but that's like a whole complicated thing I have to sort out. And I'm writing a whole book about it, a whole graphic novel that I haven't started yet, but I have all of it planned out in my mind, and it's very depressing, but I think it's going to be really interesting and good because it's like in a fictionalized universe. And I think that's going to be fun for like world building purposes, but also maybe it makes me cry when I even think about it. So I just need to keep crying, I guess, and keep planning everything out, and I'll figure it out. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Hopefully I have produced the content in a way that makes any sort of like cohesive sense. I don't know. I feel like I just spoke for like 15 minutes and I don't even know what I said, but you know, depressive episodes for me are just like that. So that's it for now. Hopefully next time it'll be a topical video when I post, but maybe it'll just be another one of these ones. Who knows? We shall see. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.